Reptiles, a 30-minute deep dive into scaly wonders. Welcome, reptile enthusiasts and curious minds alike. Today, we embark on a 30-minute journey into the captivating world of reptiles. From scaly skin to ancient lineages, we'll uncover the secrets that make these cold-blooded creatures so unique and fascinating. Evolutionary titans. Let's rewind the clock 300 million years. Earth teemed with ancient amphibians, and from their midst emerged a new lineage, the reptiles. These pioneers spotted a revolutionary adaptation, amniotic eggs. This waterproof capsule, filled with nutrients, allowed reptiles to lay their eggs on land, freeing them from the watery shackles of their amphibian ancestors. This evolutionary leap paved the way for incredible diversification. Reptiles conquered deserts, scaled mountains, and even took to the skies as flying pterosaurs. The mighty dinosaurs, with their thunderous steps and colossal forms, were all part of this reptilian reign. Scales of protection. One of the defining features of a reptile is its scaly skin. These keratinous plates, similar to our hair and nails, offer a multitude of benefits. They shield against predators, prevent water loss in arid environments, and even provide camouflage in lush rainforests. From the shimmering mosaic of a lizard's scales to the armored plates of a crocodile, these coverings tell a story of adaptation and resilience. Each scale, a testament to the challenges reptiles have faced and conquered throughout their long evolutionary journey. Breathing easy on land. Unlike their amphibian cousins, reptiles have fully transitioned to life on land. They breathe air through lungs, exchanging gases with the environment. While the lung structure varies across species, they all share a remarkable adaptation, a single, functional lung. This space-saving design allows for streamlined bodies, perfect for slithering through grasslands or navigating dense foliage. But what about the legless wonders, the snakes? Don't be fooled by their appearance. Snakes are actually descended from four-legged ancestors, and vestigial hip bones still linger beneath their scales. This evolutionary connection highlights the remarkable diversity within the reptile family. A feast for the senses. While some reptiles like iguanas munch on leafy greens, the majority are predators. From snakes that constrict their prey to lizards that snap up insects with lightning-fast tongues, these carnivores have developed an array of hunting strategies. Sharp claws, powerful jaws, and even venom come into play as they stalk and subdue their meals. But even herbivores display remarkable adaptations. Sea turtles, for example, graze on underwater meadows using specially adapted beaks, while iguanas have teeth perfectly suited for grinding tough vegetation. Every bite tells a story of how these creatures have optimized their bodies to thrive in their chosen niches. From deserts to oceans, reptiles are masters of adaptation, colonizing a stunning array of habitats. From the parched deserts of the Sahara to the lush rainforests of the Amazon, from the sun-drenched savannas of Africa to the frigid depths of the ocean, their scaly forms grace every corner of our planet. Turtles bask on sun-drenched rocks, lizards scamper across desert sands, crocodiles lurk in murky swamps, and snakes slither through dense undergrowth. Each species, a testament to the remarkable resilience and versatility of the reptilian lineage. Ancient whispers in modern scales. The story of reptiles doesn't end with the demise of the dinosaurs. Over 10,000 species thrive today, each carrying a whisper of their ancient past. From the Tutara, a living fossil with a lineage stretching back 250 million years, to the Komodo dragon, the largest living lizard, reptiles remind us of the deep time from which they emerged. Conservation champions. Sadly, many reptiles face threats in the modern world. Habitat loss, climate change, and illegal wildlife trade push these ancient lineages towards the brink. By understanding and appreciating these scaly wonders, we can become champions for their conservation. Remember, every lizard basking on a rock, every snake slithering through the grass, and every crocodile gliding through the water is a link to a 300-million-year-old legacy. Let's work together to ensure these reptilian marvels continue to grace our planet for generations to come. This 30-minute exploration is just a glimpse into the captivating world of reptiles. Feel free to ask any questions, delve deeper into specific species, or share your own reptilian encounters. Together, we can unlock the secrets that lie beneath these fascinating scales. Reptile can refer to two things. 1. reptiles in general, like snakes, lizards, turtles, and crocodiles. These cold-blooded animals are covered in scales, lay eggs, and breathe air. They come in a vast array of shapes and sizes, from the tiny gecko to the enormous crocodile. 2. Reptiles, a company that creates realistic plush replicas of reptiles. These cuddly toys are made from high-quality materials and come in a variety of species, from iguanas to chameleons. Which meaning of reptile are you interested in? Reptiles are a fascinating group of animals with a long and impressive evolutionary history. They're diverse in form and function, but they all share some key characteristics that set them apart from other animal groups. Let's dive into these general characteristics. 1. Cold-blooded, ectothermic. Unlike mammals and birds, reptiles can't regulate their body temperature internally. They rely on external sources like sunlight and rocks to heat up and shade or burrows to cool down. This is why they're often sluggish in the mornings and become more active as the day warms up. 2. Scaly skin. One of the most defining features of reptiles is their dry, scaly skin. These scales are made of keratin, the same protein found in our hair and nails. They provide protection from predators, water loss, and abrasion, essential for their survival in diverse environments. 3. Amniotic development. Reptiles lay eggs that contain a protective amniotic sac filled with fluid and nutrients. This allows the developing embryo to survive on land, independent of water, unlike amphibians. Eggs can be hard-shelled, turtles, or leathery, snakes, depending on the species. 4. Laying eggs, oviparous. While a few species like some skinks give birth to live young, most reptiles lay eggs. The number and type of eggs vary greatly, from the single, leathery egg of a python to the hundreds of soft-shelled eggs laid by a sea turtle. 5. Breathing air. Reptiles breathe air with lungs, unlike amphibians which may also use gills for gas exchange. Their lung structure varies depending on the species, but generally, they have one functional lung due to space constraints from their body shapes. 6. Mostly predatory. The majority of reptiles are carnivores, feeding on insects, other reptiles, amphibians, fish, and even mammals. Some, like iguanas, are herbivores, while others like turtles are omnivorous. Their feeding strategies and adaptations are incredibly diverse. 7. Tetrapod are descendants of tetrapods. Most reptiles have 4 limbs, like lizards and crocodiles. However, snakes, despite their legless appearance, are descended from 4-legged ancestors and still retain vestigial hip bones. This shared ancestry connects all reptiles despite their varied forms. 8. Widespread distribution. Reptiles have adapted to a wide range of habitats, from deserts and rainforests to mountains and oceans. They are found on every continent except Antarctica, showcasing their remarkable ecological versatility. 9. Ancient lineage. Reptile ancestors first appeared on Earth over 300 million years ago, long before dinosaurs. They dominated the planet for millions of years and diversified into incredible forms, including the mighty dinosaurs and flying pterosaurs. Their lineage continues today, showcasing the resilience and adaptability of this remarkable group. These are just some of the general characteristics that define reptiles. With over 10,000 species currently identified, there's an incredible variety of fascinating adaptations and behaviors within this group. If you're interested in learning more about specific types of reptiles, feel free to ask. I'm happy to share my knowledge about these scaly wonders. Buckle up, because we're embarking on an A to Z adventure through the fascinating world of snakes. With over 3,900 recognized species slithering across the globe, this journey promises to be both informative and eye-opening. So, grab your metaphorical snake tongs and let's dive in. A. African house snake. This adaptable species thrives in various habitats, from savannas to rainforests, often coexisting with humans in homes and buildings. They're non-venomous and primarily hunt rodents and frogs. B. Ball python. Popularly kept as pets for their docile nature and beautiful patterns, ball pythons coil into tight balls when stressed, hence their name. To West and Central Africa, they're constrictors that feed on rodents and birds. C. Common boa constrictor. This iconic South American snake, reaching up to 13 feet, is a powerful constrictor that preys on rodents, birds, and even small mammals. Boasting diverse color patterns, boas are popular in the pet trade. D. Diamondback water snake. These semi-aquatic North American snakes sport a distinct diamond pattern on their back and love spending time in lakes, rivers, and marshes. They are not venomous and primarily feed on fish and amphibians. A. Eastern coral snake. This strikingly red, black, and yellow snake mimics the venomous coral snake but is actually harmless. Remember the rhyme, red touch yellow, kill a fellow, red touch black, venom lack, to differentiate them. F. False water cobra. Despite its name, this Southeast Asian snake isn't a true cobra and lacks venom. However, it can flatten its neck and hiss defensively, mimicking its venomous relatives. They primarily feed on fish and frogs. G. Green mamba. Found in sub-Saharan Africa, this arboreal snake is known for its emerald green scales and lightning-fast movements. Despite being highly venomous, they are generally shy and rarely aggressive towards humans. H. Hognose snake. These North American snakes earned their name for the dramatic bluff of playing dead, complete with rolling onto their backs and emitting foul odors. They are non-venomous and primarily feed on frogs and toads. I. Indigo snake. The largest North American snake species, reaching up to 8 feet, these non-venomous constrictors play a crucial role in their ecosystem by keeping rodent populations in check. They inhabit woodlands and swamps. J. Jungle carpet python. Native to New Guinea and Australia, this stunning python exhibits intricate patterns and colors, making it a sought-after pet snake. Their constrictors primarily feed on rodents and birds. K. King cobra. The world's longest venomous snake, reaching up to 18 feet, the king cobra is native to Southeast Asia. Its potent venom can kill an elephant, but fortunately, they are generally shy and avoid humans. L. Lampropeltis python. This diverse genus encompasses various North American snakes, including the corn snake, milk snake, and king snake. They are typically constrictors and prey on rodents, lizards, and birds. M. Mangrove snake. These semi-aquatic snakes, found in mangrove forests across the tropics, are excellent swimmers and climbers. They are not venomous and primarily feed on fish, frogs, and crabs. N. Narrow-mouthed blind snake. As their name suggests, these tiny snakes, rarely exceeding 10 inches, have remarkably narrow mouths and are mostly blind. They burrow in soil and leaf litter, feeding on termites and other small invertebrates. O. Olive python. Native to Australia and New Guinea, these large pythons can reach up to 13 feet and are powerful constrictors. They prefer rainforests and savannas, preying on mammals, birds, and reptiles. P. Pacific boa constrictor. A close relative of the common boa, this subspecies inhabits islands in the Pacific Ocean, including Fiji and Samoa. They are not venomous and primarily feed on small mammals, birds, and reptiles. Q. Queen snake. These small, slender North American snakes are often mistaken for earthworms due to their burrowing habits. Embarking on a journey through the fascinating world of tortoises is like stepping into a timeless tale of resilience and slow-paced grace. With over 300 recognized species found across the globe, these shelled wonders offer a captivating array of shapes, sizes, and stories. Buckle up as we explore the tortoise tapestry, alphabetically, shall we? A. Aldabra giant tortoise. These magnificent giants from the Seychelles Islands can weigh up to 500 pounds and live for over 100 years. They graze on grasses and succulents, leaving behind tortoise highways as they lumber across the landscape. B. Bolognese tortoise. Native to Europe, these small tortoises, barely reaching 6 inches, inhabit dry grasslands and woodlands. They're omnivores, munching on plants, fruits, and invertebrates. C. Cherry-headed tortoise. Found in South Africa, these vibrant tortoises sport a striking red carapace and neck adorned with yellow scales. They prefer semi-arid grasslands and feed on grasses, herbs, and fruits. D. Desert tortoise. Endemic to the Mojave Desert in North America, these hardy tortoises live in burrows for shelter from the scorching sun. They're herbivores, meticulously browsing on desert plants and succulents. A. Elongated tortoise. True to their name, these East African tortoises boast an elongated shell and long limbs, making them adept climbers. They're omnivores, consuming leaves, fruits, and even carrion. F. Flat-shelled tortoise. As their name implies, these South African tortoises have flattened shells adapted for burrowing into sandy soils. They're herbivores, grazing on succulents and grasses. G. Galapagos tortoise. These giants of the Galapagos Islands are considered living fossils, some individuals reaching over 250 years old. They're herbivores, munching on cacti, grasses, and leaves. H. Horsfield's tortoise. These small European tortoises prefer steppes and grasslands. They're omnivores, feeding on plants, flowers, and invertebrates. I. Indian star tortoise. These Indian beauties sport a radiating pattern on their carapace, mimicking the shape of a star. They're omnivores, consuming plants, fruits, and small invertebrates. J. Yellow-footed tortoise. This striking South American tortoise displays bright yellow markings on its legs and neck. They inhabit humid forests and feed on fruits, leaves, and invertebrates. K. Kleinman's tortoise. Endemic to Namibia, these tiny tortoises rarely exceed 4 inches and spend most of their lives underground. They're herbivores, feeding on succulent roots and leaves. L. Leatherback sea turtle. The largest living turtle species, leatherbacks have a shell covered in leathery skin instead of plates. They're carnivores, primarily feeding on jellyfish and other marine creatures. M. Mediterranean spur-thighed tortoise. Found across the Mediterranean region, these tortoises have distinctive spurs on their hind legs. They're herbivores, feeding on grasses, leaves, and flowers. N. Pancake tortoise. Living up to their name, these South African tortoises have flattened shells, allowing them to squeeze into crevices for protection. They're herbivores, munching on succulent plants and flowers. O. Radiated tortoise. This stunning Madagascan tortoise boasts a vibrant yellow radiating pattern on its carapace. They're herbivores, specializing in consuming dry leaves and fruits. P. Painted turtle. One of the most common North American turtles, painted turtles adorn their shells with striking red, yellow, and green markings. They're omnivores, feeding on plants, insects, and fish. Q. Radiated tortoise, same as above. Sorry for the overlap. R. Russian tortoise. Popular pets due to their hardy nature, Russian tortoises inhabit steppes and deserts. They're omnivores, consuming grasses, herbs, and invertebrates. S. Sulcata tortoise. Another giant from Africa, sulcata tortoises can reach over 200 pounds and live for 100 years.